funded by thousands of fracking companies.
I'm happy to have a debate. I can see you're getting kind of fired up.
I'm sorry.
So, but why are we evil?
You just want the rich get even more rich.
You don't even know my positions on this stuff. 8 out of 10 of the wealthiest counties in the country vote for Democrats. The wealthiest people, absent Elon Musk, are all on the left. Jeff Bezos, George.
I thought I was liberating myself as a woman. I thought this is peak feminism. I am doing what I'm going to do, and I'm going to get $1,500 for it. I was completely under that delusion. And that will always, I will never be a true high-value woman.
Why would you still be supportive of those earlier waves, knowing that the result was you ending up being a prostitute?
1,000%. You guys can all laugh, but the first wave was to vote, and the second wave is to have jobs. The third wave has caused fucking having OnlyFans. I don't know what the answer is.
Well, wouldn't the answer, if you wanted to be consistent, be to reject those first two waves, knowing that it led to the kind of conditions which led to me feeling like I was empowered by being a prostitute?
But then that would be saying that women shouldn't vote.
Well, I didn't say that.
No,
but
I know.
Let's say it was an entailment that that's true, that there's no more prostitutes, but women also couldn't vote. Would you take that?
You know what? I very much may. I thought I was liberating myself as a woman. I thought this is peak feminism. I am doing what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna get $1,500 for it. I was completely under that delusion. And that will always, I will never be a true high-value woman.
Why would you still be supportive of those earlier waves, knowing that the result was you ending up being a prostitute?
1,000%. You guys can all laugh, but the first wave was to vote, and the second wave is to have jobs. The third wave has caused fucking having OnlyFans. I don't know what the answer is.
Well, wouldn't the answer, if you wanted to be consistent, be to reject those first two waves, knowing that it led to the kind of conditions which led to me feeling like I was empowered by being a prostitute?
But then that would be saying that women shouldn't vote.
Well, I didn't say that.
No,
but
I know.
Let's say it was an entailment that that's true, that there's no more prostitutes, but women also couldn't vote. Would you take that?
You know what? I very much may. I thought I was liberating myself as a woman. I thought this is peak feminism. I am doing what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna get $1,500 for it. I was completely under that delusion. And that will always, I will never be a true high-value woman.
Why would you still be supportive of those earlier waves, knowing that the result was you ending up being a prostitute?
1,000%. You guys can all laugh. The first wave was to vote, and the second wave is to have jobs. The third wave has caused fucking having OnlyFans. I don't know what the answer is.
Well, wouldn't the answer, if you wanted to be consistent, be to reject those first two waves, knowing that it led to the kind of conditions which led to me feeling like I was empowered by being a prostitute?
But then that would be saying that women shouldn't vote.
Well, I didn't say that.
No, I know.
Let's say it was an entailment that that's true, that there's no more prostitutes, but women also couldn't vote. Would you take that?
Because if I see someone who's saying like we should live like this, but they're doing the opposite,
Women-
it's not gonna.
Women are competing for mate selection, right? I mean, they are, aren't they?
Not exactly.
No.
Mate selection.
Who do you wear makeup for?
Myself.
Oh, not for other women.
Stop the cast.
What do you mean from other?
You picture yourself in that situation.
You're not trying to make yourself look as good as possible for the purposes of men to find you attractive. You're just doing it so that you find yourself attractive. So you're vain?
Not really, because
Well,
I
wait,
actually
you're not
fool my
vain?
men when I have no fucking makeup on. So
You go on dates with no makeup on?
yeah, always.
Really?
Yeah,
Show
you
me
can
a
pull up my Instagram right now and you'll find a photo of me with no makeup on right on
On
my
a date?
story. No, but I was.
That's what I asked. On a date, you go with no makeup on.
I know a lot of men who feel like if I'm not trying to look the part, they will feel like I am beneath them, if that makes sense.
I feel
Or
like
if
you're
I'm not
really
making any
sidestepping
effort.
pretty hard. Let me ask you
Why?
again. Do you go on dates
Yes, I
without
do.
makeup?
I absolutely do.
Can you show me a picture of you on a date, first date with no makeup?
Yeah. I
Let's
can
see
call-
it.
I don't have a phone. But I could.
I'd like to see it. But yeah, I think
You actually wear makeup for yourself. Is
Yes,
that,
yes, I
that's
do.
your,
Because
okay. How many, hold on real fast. Hold on real fast.
I will say,
How many of you, with a raise of hands, wear makeup for yourself? How many of you? Well, okay. How many of you are? Okay, so raise your hand one more time. How many of you wear makeup for yourself? One.
special occasions count?
I work
Okay.
like
So most of you.
Interesting. Do you wear makeup to go to sleep then? If you wear it for yourself, why do you take it off when you go to sleep?
I don't want
There's makeup that you can put on when you go to sleep. Why not just put it on?
Please let me know.
Whoa, that's super weird.
This
You
skin
don't
needs to
wear it when you go to
breathe.
sleep because it'll ruin your skin. Doesn't it have the same impact on the skin when you're awake?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Hang on, doesn't it have the same impact on the skin when you're awake?
No one can see it.
Okay, let me ask you
You
something.
wouldn't wear it when you can't see it.
Nobody can see it. Exactly.
When you're
That's
asleep,
the
so
point.
that's why you
Yeah,
don't wear
nobody
so
can see it.
you can't even see
Can
it.
I talk? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's say.
You can dream about it.
Okay, at the end of the day, you are guys, you are women, right? So, girls are girls. Let's say that, right? So, we like to look good because we are women. So, let's say you get a haircut. Okay, exactly. Let's say you guys don't use makeup. So, you guys don't use makeup because you guys are guys, but we are girls.
No, but I admit. Well, I get a haircut. It's a girl.
Okay.
But you can't admit. Why you get makeup?
Look, this,
As someone who was a stripper for 7 years, I learned that I made more money when I had my natural hair, no fucking makeup on. Men appealed to a certain look. They liked when I looked younger. They liked
Feel more
specific
attractive when you are
Okay,
not.
hey, fair enough. So let's assume for a second that you could apply makeup in such a way that it would give you that look that you thought they wanted, and without it, you did not have that look. Would you have your own makeup?
I could, but I don't.
No. Listen, how would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast this morning? Actually, good answer. But anyway, so back to this, right? My question specifically is if it were the case that it was reversed, meaning you wore makeup, okay, to enhance whatever these features are you think men have and you didn't ordinarily have those features, would you wear the makeup?
to enhance features for men.
Yeah, you said I made the most money in the club under what conditions?
Yeah. I mean, if it fucked with my finances, of course I would.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
Right, okay, but because it's more appealing to those men, right?
But not in terms of it's appealing to men. It's just what I know would make me money in that.
Why would it make you money?
Because I know that that's what people are looking for.
People?
People.
And so women are coming in looking for that?
Yes.
Not.
I go to the club all the time.
So
All the time.
so-
Titties, ass, all of that. That's what
so
I'm
hang
there
on.
for.
So just so I understand, right? You were just wearing that because women and men are attracted to it.
I wear more makeup when I have to be in settings where I'm with other women who are also. It's more about fitting in with other women in that situation so that you feel like you're part of your group with other women, or like in Miami specifically, it's very superficial. A lot of women need to have their lashes done, hair done, nails done, makeup on, and they have to wear heels in order to be in sections of clubs, right? If
What
you're
are they at
trying
the
to,
club for?
obviously it's to appeal to men, but
Networking.
but
Building your brand.
wait, hold on.
A lot of networking. Hell yeah, you do a lot of networking in the club.
Networking for
because
some dick?
No, people in the club have money. So think about it. If he comes to the club or whatever, he is a podcast and everything. I'm gonna go to the club as a pretty female and network and be like, hey, how can I get on a podcast? How can I go ahead and develop myself as an entertainer, as an like an influencer? You feel me?
And
So
you
it's
know
like
what my intention is when I go to the club? To smash, my nigga. Fuck networking.
But that's your incident.
I don't know.
you might come out with your homeboy. Your homeboy might be networking with me. You might
Look, hold on. Real quick. One more time. How many of you wear makeup for yourself?
Me, yes.
You're all fucking dumb. And I'm not gonna be as polite about this as Andrew. You guys are fucking dumb. Because here's the thing, you guys literally just admitted with some of your arguments that you're doing it for mating choices with women.
Exactly.
You guys, I don't know if you guys caught on to that. Like, no, hold on. Because I've been listening to this very closely. The argument started with, he said, oh, for your mating prospects. And you're like, mating prospects? What do you mean by that? It means finding a man. I do it for myself. And then you guys go ahead and sit there. I do it for myself. Then everything you say to substantiate you doing it for yourself is for a fucking man.
But wait.
Here's the difference. No. Hold on. Everybody quiet for 2 seconds. This is really frustrating when I'm just listening because it's ridiculous. And I see how the audience fucking feels. Yo, here's the difference between men and women. If I buy a fucking Lamborghini, I'm gonna admit it's for bitches, okay? You guys have a fucking problem with admitting you do everything for fucking men. Because you women sit there and try to sit there and say, I do it for myself.
блин, ну вернитесь
Shut the
на
fuck
странную
up.
точку,
You do
алло.
it for men. You go through putting makeup on. What? Excuse me? Then get the fuck out of here. I don't care. It's my show. The fuck you get out of here. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, like I was saying, right, like I'm not your fucking ex-husband, bro. Get the fuck up out of here. Like,
Hey,
no one gives a shit.
leaving is rude.
Yeah. Just leave. I don't give a fuck. Just leave. I'm not gonna debate with you. Just get the fuck out of here.
She divorced you.
Like, get the fuck up out of here, bro. I'm not your ex-husband. I'm not gonna sit here and negotiate with you. You could be number 4. Like, goddamn, man. Like, nah, man, it's great. Like, bro, get the
But I
fuck out of
also
here.
finished my point. Can you let me finish my point?
No. I don't. You literally just said, oh, I do the makeup for myself.
And then, what did I say after?
And then everything you said after that was typically
No.
for
What
the
did I
express
say afterwards?
intent of a guy.
What did I say
I'm going
afterwards?
to the club to network with men.
No, I never said men.
And then hold on.
I said women. Did I not say women?
Hold on.
She said
I said women.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the bottom line. Let's get to the bottom line. While all the other bitches wear makeup so you could fit in. Why?
Because everyone has a
Because you
certain
mentioned
standard, right?
and then you mentioned the club section. Who pays for the fucking sections? The men do. The women don't. So everything comes down. The bottom
можно
line
было
is
просто
everything
вот на
comes
точку
back to men. You
вернуться,
guys don't
блядь,
like to
и не
admit this
это.
shit because women want to sit there
In
and say,
that one
Не
specific
попробовал
scenario, though.
вперед не лезть.
I'm special. I don't need to do nothing for a man, but everything you do is for a man. The difference is this. Men admit that we do everything typically to get girls. We admit it. But you guys try to sit there and say, no, we don't do anything for men. You go through expensive ass hairstyle cuts, haircuts, getting your hair done, extensions, nails, heels, painful dresses, painful heels. You go through all this, BBLs, all this stuff. You motherfuckers put your lives on the line for men. You want to sit there and tell me we don't do it for men, we do it for ourselves. Shut the fuck up.
What about a
Ridiculous.
7-year-old who starts a beauty channel doing makeup on YouTube? She's doing that for grown men too?
Right.
She's a kid, bro.
Okay, well, a 17-year-old girl doing it. Sometimes if we all watch a makeup video, I don't think any men is watching that makeup video. We're all posting the video for us women to do it and us women to enjoy our makeup.
But you're learning to do it to
For
wear
us.
outside with other men.
Look, there are
Okay,
days.
so then what about lesbians? Why are lesbians doing
Why do
it?
you wear makeup?
So that they can get with other women. What do you mean? Why would the same rule apply?
For myself.
Good.
It's an art thing. It's not just about like how you feel, like the beauty of it. Like about becoming a makeup artist. Like doing makeup is like a form of art. It's like a feeling at the same time. You don't all do this for men. You do it like for our confidence.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not just about men. Maybe it could be both.
When I go on a date, yeah, I'm doing my makeup for that man. But on a regular day, sometimes I do it. I like to look at myself and see how you present yourself and how you see yourself. It's important for also like just the way you feel about yourself.
Yeah, when you get your hair cut, you think like, oh, it's for me and for women.
Okay, so hang on, let me ask you a question.
You want to feel that confidence.
It's a zombie apocalypse. It's the zombie apocalypse and there's no men anywhere. And it's just you and your katana and your tight leather and your ass-kicking heels. Are you going out in the zombie apocalypse in makeup?
Let me tell you something though. Let me tell you.
No, answer my question. Are you going out in the zombie apocalypse
You
with makeup?
can because guess what? When I was
didn't ask what you can
incarcerated,
do, I asked if you are.
we wore makeup, we wore skinny jeans, crop tops, we did all that stuff, and it was nothing but females. We were not doing that for men. And
Yeah, and how many of the females were humping guards?
It was all female guards.
And how many of them were humping the female
They
guards?
wasn't doing that. We didn't have. We
come
locked
on.
down 22 and 2. 22 and 2. That's it. And then when we did wear our sexy clothes and our makeup and stuff, it was all for
So you
females.
were born and in prison. I get it. Now you're in the zombie
блядь.
apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go out? You're gonna go out. You're gonna do all your makeup up so that you look as good as possible and there's
There's
no men
certain things
around.
that you do to make yourself feel better, to prepare yourself for the task at hand. So, for example, so say that you, okay, so
Вернись назад к точке.
Take the vlog.
Вернись к точке.
Because she said, I'm gonna go. So if he's leaving, don't have to go back.
Yeah, you can get on now.
Yo, I don't care, man. If you
Точку,
saw-
вернись
if
к
you saw
точке,
upstairs on the streets, man.
репорт, сраный рак, блядь.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Chris. Okay, guys, let's go to Rumble.
Cool.
Rumble,
This is bad.
Rumble. Guys, come on to Rumble, man. We're gonna actually expose as well your background because they found you. So we're going to Rumble.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's just interesting to me because you guys mentioned something about girls go to the strip club to see other girls. That's a lie, bro. Like,
I do.
girls go. Like, yo,
That
you
is
guys.
definitely not a lie. My best customers have been women.
Exactly. Women are the better customers. As a former dancer, women are way better than men.
Look. Here's the
Every
thing.
woman.
Let's say hypothetically, right? Since we're the strip club customers, let's say the strip club industry relied on the dollar of women. How long do you think it would last?
A long time because women understand.
Oh man.
Think about it. When I have a slow night in the club, it would be a woman that comes there and be like, okay, I get it and stuff. And women are easier to work with. A lot of times the dudes and stuff like, what you doing after this? I'm trying to see what you're trying to get into. The women is just like, look, I came here to throw my money or whatever. You look great, girl. That's how it is every time.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you a
where I'm going
question.
with this, right?
Yeah. At all your customers, right? How many of them are?
Probably about like 20 to 30%.
Liar.
I'm dead ass. I dance right here in Broward. Vegas Outlet, play clothes, play house,
Fucking lying.
taboo.
You do not have 30% female clientele in a strip club. That's insanity.
Yeah, boy.
For me personally, yes, because I
How
don't
many
do
men
certain...
come to see you at night at a strip club?
A lot. I
How many
target
men?
women too. I'm looking at them and they look at me. I'm
how
like, okay,
many?
yeah, woke up to
Okay,
me.
so hang on. How many men come to see you at a strip club?
Another accurate prediction.
I can do that.
Pretty much all the men that's there.
Yeah. Okay. So how many is that? If you had to put a number on it.
Damn near most of them, but the women.
Yeah. Okay. But
the women are better.
If you had to ask for a number, 200.
Yeah, 200 men, and then probably let's say about like
30. Give
20
us.
women.
Hang on.
20 women.
20 women.
Yeah, they
What
come
do
in
you think?
groups.
What is 30% of 200?
I get what you're saying, but if we're gonna put it on those big things,
Hang on.
let's go
No,
ahead
no,
and
no.
break it down.
No, you're educated.
30% of 200. Let's see. So let's see. How would I do the math right now? Honestly, I've been drinking a lot
30%
tonight.
of 100 is
30% of 100. 30.
So then double 30 is
60.
Okay, so then that would
My
be
bad,
60
I'm sorry,
women,
y'all.
right?
Yeah, 60 women.
So 60
But
women,
not
and you're
usually in a
saying
night.
60 women a night come to you in a club.
No, but if I did have women in the club
Well,
come
then
to me,
that's
those are
it.
the better
I don't know what to
spenders
say.
and the more respectful spenders, and that's what I would go for as opposed to the men.
And also, you're forgetting they come most of the time with men, their boyfriends or husbands, because once again, he's the one paying for her fun with you.
It's incredible that we've
That
let them
too.
get away with saying such stupid things. Ladies, like the porn industry, OnlyFans, sex industry in general would be gone fucking tomorrow if it relied on the female dollar. Women don't spend money on looking at other naked bitches. They got their own titties and ass that they can look at. They don't need to pay women to do that shit. The only people that are stupid enough to do that are fucking men. And the fact that you guys are literally trying to sit here and make this
I never
retarded ass
said that.
argument
I
women
never
actually
said
pay me
that.
a bunch. Girls go to strip clubs for women. Fuck out of here. That's a lie. Men are the ones that prop up your entire sex industry. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the makeup industry is $1 billion business, and it's not because women do it for themselves. They do it for men. Women understand innately, because you mentioned this earlier, by the way, and you didn't get to the fucking bottom line. Well, if I'm with a bunch of girls, we'll do it. We'll dress up and like we'll wear makeup, etc. Because there's other girls. Well, what does that entail? It entails fucking competition. There's other women there, which means there's going to be men there. You even mentioned sections at a club. Thank you. Who pays for the sections? The men. The bottom line is
Not
men
always.
are the reason why women beautify themselves and go through the bullshit that they do. BBLs, ass surgeries, gastric bypass, the expensive clothes, the expensive shoes, the painful shoes. You guys make yourselves extremely uncomfortable for men. And you want to sit there and say, we do it for ourselves. You do BBLs, one of the most riskiest surgeries ever for yourself? Fuck out of here, man. That's a lie. It's so that you can get better mating options, because you know when you look better, you can attract a higher status man. That higher status man can get you security. You don't have to worry about working. You're able to get the security that you look for, and then bam, you're good. And you know that your sexuality is your number one commodity. Hell, some of you guys monetize it right fucking now. You're trying to sit here and tell me, oh, do it for me. Fuck out of here, man. It's a lie. It's a lie. And I hate that women lie about this shit, because I'm honest. We buy Lambos, Rolexes and shit for you dumb hoes. That's what it is. But I can admit it, but you guys don't want to admit it that you guys do it for men. There's entire industries where you guys profit off of male sexuality. And you want to sit here and tell me, I do it for me.
So if you run the conversation back, I never once said that I didn't think that we didn't rely on the male dollar. For sure. There's
No, you said you put makeup on for yourself, which is a lie.
That's a lot of things for men. I
Big
know that.
generalization.
Everything
like,
you do is for
gray area
men.
thing.
Everything females do when it comes to beautifying themselves is for men.
Myron makes this point. You did say, when this was asked, do you rely on men for your income at a club? Your answer was, no, I way prefer women. But what is this?
That was me. I prefer women.
Hang on.
Men will pay, so I
You
don't
did.
really care for
I
them.
did say a lot of
You
my
said you
customers are women.
Right.
A lot of my customers are
Right.
women. I have a lot of lesbian customers. I have a
What
lot
is
of
a
girls
lot?
who come in.
But what is a lot?
A lot for me in a club in New Hampshire. Let's say there's maybe 100 customers a night. I'd say like 20 to 25 girls. 25% is a lot of girls in a club that are actually giving
I
me
just want to make sure that out of every 100 men, there's 25 women who are giving you money.
A lot of them are spending at that moment. A lot of the dudes are spending.
She's relying on all this being idiots. Where in New Hampshire?
Manchester, New Hampshire.
Man, fuck out of here, man. Ain't nothing in Manchester. I've been there several times. I'm from New England, too.
Bedford.
I'm from Connecticut. Now it's Bedford. You go,
It's Manchester. I was living in Manchester. There's a city called Bedford that's like 10 minutes away. There's a club called
There ain't nothing in Manchester, New Hampshire, bro. There's nothing in Manchester, New
I
Hampshire.
made more money there than I did at fucking G5 in Miami.
Wait a second. Be honest here, though. They came in with who? Other men, right?
No.
Husbands, boyfriends?
No, nothing like that. The women over there are trappers and they fucking come in by themselves and they fucking spend their own money there. And honestly,
What's a trapper?
I used to work at a nightclub down here as a
honestly,
massage
what is a
therapist, and a lot of women bachelors would go to that. I worked at 11, and a lot of bachelors. Yes, a lot like as a massage therapist.
But okay, let's say a dollar. That doesn't happen every single day. Men go there every single
No,
day.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
It's random.
When I would go, obviously my clients were mostly men, but hey, there were still tables that were women
But it's a
bachelors.
small minority, so it's not important.
You would never be able to sustain yourself financially if you depended on the female dollar. Like, women don't contribute to
Which is
sex
what I'm
work.
saying. Like,
agree,
if
yeah.
it's 25 out of every 100 customers, they could. That's how I know it can't be true.
Yeah.
There's no way.
We have Manchester, New Hampshire, bro. There ain't nothing out there.
There's a literal club. Google it. Millennium Cabaret in Bedford, New
You
Hampshire.
guys are close, but ain't nobody going there, man.
What about you? What do you see mainly?
Boston's a-
It's the only club in New Hampshire. And within that,
You lying, man. For Kevin. Good.
So I'm not gonna lie, I see mostly men.
Thank you.
And the women
Some
are more
honesty.
aggressive
It's great.
than men sometimes. They're more like wanna touch you,
Sometimes.
and women are sometimes more aggressive than men.
Sometimes. I can accept sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't accept 25 out of every 100
No, she just saying the girls are more aggressive, but like grabbing them and touching them.
It's true.
Yeah, that's what she
The
meant.
women,
Like, which,
because they think
yeah, they're
they're women,
entitled
they
to.
think they can do that to you,
they're
and
women.
they can't because they're women. But the women are more aggressive. But
They're more serious with the money. They got the money right there. The dude is just like, why would I pay you now if I could just pay you when you get back to my house? Exactly. The women is just like, here's the money.
Sure.
You know?
There's enough of you who said that women can be a more valued customer than men. I'm not disputing that.
The men do run it,
I'm not
though.
disputing that. I'm disputing the number.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm disputing how many of these women versus men are actually seeing you versus you saying 60 a night. Can we revise that?
We can revise it.
Okay, so what are we at? What are we actually at?
6 a
So-
year, nigga.
What are we actually at?
So in a night, let's say that
Tell me the truth, I'll
20
take that ankle
women came
bracelet.
I think it's a great idea. House sitters get somewhere to stay. We, the house owners, get someone to look after our home and our animals. I think it makes it a very mutual relationship. We're both giving something and we're both getting something. I can't see any downside. It's mutually beneficial. Everybody wins.
Enemy in sight. I was meant for each
the men be wasting my time. So if you wasting my time, you don't count as a dollar. The women, they don't waste my time. Every time a woman comes to me, it's never to waste my time. You
Yeah.
feel me? The dudes, they're buying the drinks, they're buying the bottles, they're buying the
I'm
wine.
gonna grant all that.
You know?
But how many?
Yeah, you do realize the argument is based on quantity.
Yeah.
You're making an argument for quality.
Okay.
How fucking many a night?
Okay, so yeah, more niggas support, but it's
Three? Is it three?
More niggas support.
Yeah, more niggas support,
Okay.
but the women are more
So how many
quality.
women?
Not as many.
How many is
Not
that?
as many.
Two?
We
Two or she?
not as many.
You do realize this whole argument spawned because they simply don't want to admit that women define themselves for the express content of men, and they don't want to admit it, so they're saying ridiculous shit. Isn't it crazy?
Totally ridiculous. Over the top.
Isn't
dude.
it crazy the things women say
Can I say
to
something?
try to not admit that they do it for men?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I actually wanted to address you. I feel like you are right about everything, but there's also some girls like they be like, oh, I want to get like a video because I just don't like this. I got a flat ass. But in general, I feel like
Why is that though? Because with a flat ass, you know what happens? Niggas say, shit, no ass. I don't want it. But it's still for men. Bottom line.
yeah,
for
it's
men.
still for men, but there's that small percentage that have insecurity.
Prime example.
Because they know men don't like flat asses.
That insecurity. See, look, this is what I mean. Look, I don't want to be an asshole.
close
Look,
friends.
look, yo. Be quiet. Notice how even when you give the example, it always comes back to men. This is what I mean when I say like women lack critical thinking skills. Because like you guys are like, oh, with 1 and 2, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like work it backwards. Like you said, women are insecure. Women are insecure, right? You made the argument, not trying to insult you or anything, because you actually did make sense. You said women are insecure, and then you were like, yeah, that's true. Well, why are they insecure? They're insecure because in comparison to other women, for mating options, they don't stack up. So you guys can sit there and say, it's for other women because other women competitive. Why does that competitiveness exist? Because you guys know deep down, there's a small amount of men that are actually attractive. And there's a bunch of hot girls. So guess what? Especially in the city of Miami, you just mentioned sections earlier. You gotta fucking compete.
Yeah.
And it's just that you guys never want to admit this shit. It's crazy to me. I was like, work it backwards. From 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Boom. It all comes back to men. Like, we don't have a problem admitting this shit. Where if it was up to me, I live in a fucking box, bro. I don't give a shit. Watches, not just
everything you do
all this
for
shit.
women.
But if men weren't around, I think women would still like.
Because when you bimbos get together, you wear fucking pajamas and your hair's down and you look like shit and you're man, when I see girls hanging out together, when girls are hanging out together, y'all look like fucking shit. Like when y'all are hanging out together and there's no pressure, you guys are actually good friends. You guys are sitting there in fucking pajamas looking like absolute shit. And you guys know that. So it's like, bro, you guys don't want to admit it. Because here's the thing, bro, we're all put on earth to procreate. So what's your best chance of procreating? You apply yourself to the highest level as a female and as a guy. No, stupid.
So, ladies,
I just feel like
ladies,
women need men, men need women.
you know where you're wrong?
Women need men, men need women.
Ladies, you know where you're wrong? History doesn't lie. So I looked at the history of makeup. It says makeup dates all the way back to 6000 BCE.
He made it up.
No, hold on. This is real. With Egyptians, and they did it to appeal to God and men.
God
That's
and
fine,
So-
yeah.
That's
So-
Google.
That's women back in the day. Egyptians.
I would say
reliable than Google?
But we don't know them women back in the day. That don't apply to us. That don't apply to us.
That's your ancestors.
I don't
They
know
appeal to
them.
gods and men.
I don't know them. That don't apply. That don't apply to us. What they did,
And I'll tell you
what
this.
Harriet Tubman did don't
And here's
apply to
the other
me.
thing. So, and them Egyptian,
apply to me.
yo, them Egyptian god niggas aren't real. Obelisk is not real.
Blow the holiday fund on an up.
What's it?
I'm just gonna have the cops come.
What are you gonna tell the cops?
That you're through.
Not only a full spot blockage, but they pit maneuvered this Toyota. Oh man. Ay.
You better get that off my fucking truck right now.
Look what you did to this car.
I don't care. I didn't touch that car. Get it off my fucking truck.
You blocked the car in with your cart.
Bro?
Madam?
That's it.
What's it?
I'm just gonna have the cops come.
What are you gonna tell the cops?
That you're throwing shit in my fucking truck, you idiot!
Guess what else you can't do? Put your car in front of
I can put my car wherever the I want. Get it off my truck!
I will as soon as you take your cart back where you know it belongs.
Bro?
Oh, madam, what's a good thing? Not bro, but thank you so much for doing it, by the way. Oh, you're not doing it? Well, I've got backup magnets for such an occasion.
Don't put shit on my truck. Touch my truck again, I'm calling the cops.
Is it your truck or his truck?
Get away from my truck.
Are you gonna tell the cops that you're causing a problem? You're gonna say, hey, I'm too lazy to take my cart back?
No, now it's out of principle. Get in the truck.
This has always been about principle. The principle of picking up after yourself.
Good.
Why do you keep walking at me like that?
You need to get away from my truck.
Put shit on my truck, bro.
Is it your truck or her truck?
It's both of our trucks.
Well, why are you such a lazy bones?
You better f***ing run.
Why? I don't think I'll have to run, quite frankly. No offense to your speed abilities.
Oh, you think so?
I think I'm probably faster walking backwards, as I just proved. My magnet! I got several backups, thank goodness. We'll do a fake out. Gotcha, bitch! That was actually, I didn't do the fake out, I did the actual toss.
I mean, she is a big old bird, but let's keep it real. What damage is she gonna do? Like he said, he can walk faster backwards. And she seemed like she was out of breath after a couple of feet, which is probably why she didn't take the shopping cart back. The simp of a husband could have done it as well, and he was about to until she told him not to.
No, now it's out of principle. Get in the truck.
The funniest part to me is when she said, you better run.
You better fucking run.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
I'm single by choice. I can
Ladies,
show
let
you
me
my
make something
phone.
You're not single by choice. Your choices have made you single, but you're not single by choice.
I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
That video went viral because something back there spoke to us. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Never stay thirsty. There's only one way to stay, fellas.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Nothing spoke to you, bro. She just farted.
Everyone watches Destiny because we want to see the biggest cope. He has the biggest cope life. You can let your girl bang 10 other guys a week and she'll still love you. You buy into that?
I don't think she's going at that rate.
She was in the beginning.
10 a
Twitch
week?
gone. Twitch gone.
That's some Kazumi shit.
And she was proud of it.
Oh, come on. See, this is what he didn't want to be around for, with you badgering his wife and saying terrible things about her. I choose
His
to
wife
believe...
loves me. When we were having beef, she still came to collab at Sneako's house with me. We had a blast.
She's her own woman.
What?
I mean, bruv, did you forget who you're talking to? You're talking to King Cuck, Chief Cuck of 2023. What the fuck did you think he was gonna say, bruv? Look what he's been up to.
That is a mighty fine rifle. Mind if I give it a whirl? You don't seem like the type to give it back.
No, be careful, buddy.
My task is not yet finished.
Ash, careful. No! Last chance, guys.
I happen to want some artifacts in an old necropolis. Would you care to look after them?
Well played. The first round we should win. They were stupidly lucky.
If you're up for it, I bet our bioarchaeology team would love to have you.
The dead tell intriguing tales, but my interest lies with the living.
What evil does, I will save. This is the moment of truth. Will we fall or rise? Make a way. Enemy located.
Sorry, my bad.
Band together.
Come on, fire!
I need to be healed.
Unassailable prowess!
I will not die. My ultimate is ready. Pushing forward. Going forward.
Let's go, team. Well done.
Well done.
Oh, sorry. Destroy the healing port. Level up. Let's just sit together.
My ultimate is almost charged.
Payload's on the move. Let's stop it. Hey, check in.
Join me. I thank you. I understand. Terrasurge is mineralized. Terrasurge ready. Weapon system optimized. Secure.
Hello, love.
your phone case sucks.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You're really cute. I saw you from afar.
Okay.
Are you single?
My wife is here.
He said my wife is here.
We don't have to tell her. Hello. We don't. Take my number. Are you sure you don't want it? It looks like you want to take it. Are you sure? You're missing out.
I guess I'm missing out.
So this girl's a porn star / OnlyFans girl. She's not unattractive, so she's probably used to getting her own way with men. Not to say your boy weren't tempted. And guys aren't as dumb anymore. They know some random girl comes up to him in a supermarket. She's probably doing some dumbass TikTok. And she said he's missing out. I wouldn't say he's missing out if everybody's at it.
You're allowed to have an opinion, but you shouldn't dictate, or like men shouldn't have the sole responsibility of what a woman's choice is.
All right, okay, let's pretend I was a woman saying this. What would your response be?
So if you're, what's your definition of a woman? Since you know you
what is a
believe in
woman?
men.
Let's start with that. Yeah.
In what country? In what society?
In America, what is a woman?
I don't know. In your definition, it's someone who's born with ovaries.
I know what a woman is. I'm asking you what a woman is.
I believe that a woman is someone who identifies as that like gender.
Okay, but what is right? But what is that? Right.
So if I was born intersection, if I was born like.
You don't even know what you're saying, darling. Just shut the fuck up and go home. And there's no point in arguing with these people. It's like speaking with a brick wall.
I hate when females be like, yeah, you fumble me. That's how I know you don't even watch football.
And they say
because when you fumble, you accidentally drop the ball. Girl, I threw you back to the street. That's sweet ass. Ain't no fumbling over here. That wasn't an accident. I'm glad.
City ball.
The silence is loud.
I think I'm a 10. My girlfriend thinks I'm a 10. I'm a 10.
Oh, I'm a 10. Most definitely.
At the moment, I'm 11. You can.
What's the craziest thing you did to get a girl to like you?
I had convinced this chick that I was dying.
What did he say?
Is this the girl you with now?
Nah, hell no.
So
she think I died.
This shit's funny and fucked up at the same time, but fellas, if you ever have to convince a girl to like you, she's not the one for you.
I can tell a lot about a man when I tell him I don't drink.
Brianna and I have been together for like 7 years. And I drink and she doesn't drink. And yeah, she's boring as fuck.
What's your craziest college confession?
I've just been really sexually active.
How many bodies have you got since you've been here?
About 20, yeah. And that's since July.
Jesus Christ.
So you going crazy?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Okay.
20 bodies since July when she barely looks 20 herself.
Get some help.
What is the most attractive part on her body?
Her face.
True. Would you punch Sarah in the face for $1,000?
We're here to be heard. Amp up this beat.
You know what? No.
You know what?
You got me.
They've got us outnumbered.
I'm going like, I've been jumping from relationship to relationship. But you know what? I think I'm ready to settle down for the rest of the week.
Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I struggle with the smell of poo, so I think a high-profile job with no pay.
I would prefer to have the high-profile job without pay, because if I was high-profile, I'd market myself to be sponsored by some company and just keep working at it.
I'm cleaning sewers, I'm cleaning sewers. There's no question about it.
Why?
More money.
Clean the sewers. I'm just going in my head. No, I'm gonna clean the sewers for $100,000 a year.
I'd rather do the first one.
Okay, so wouldn't that explain why you're paid less? Because you don't want to do...
Because I really don't want to do that.
You don't want to do the dangerous, dirty job.
I know.
So could that possibly be why so many women earn less money than men?
Yep.
So is that based on discrimination or based on choice?
And choices.
Shout out to the last woman for keeping it real, but I don't think the feminist is really happy. She just sent back the previous 50 years.
Here were our choices. Our choices was living in have one American or no American at all. And that's
professional athlete is also an American citizen. So let's not forget who deserves and so and
As you know, fellas, I'm not from the US, but this is one of the worst training things she left here. She took the WNBA player to a kind of school to learn again.
White House expressed that the United States and Russia have agreed for a prisoner swap to free basketball star Brittney Griner.
Two-time Olympic gold medalist from Team USA was released just minutes ago in exchange for convicted Russian arms dealer Victor Bout. More possible. 5-year sentence in the U.S. for conspiring to kill Americans.
Oh, nothing. Well, we're very fond of the service up here. We just prefer it to be in our own bed. You can hold it out. And the evenings tend to be
She plays with me all the time. I love it.
Stay away from women like that try and get you in trouble. Walk around the club trying to start fights, trying to start problems, and they run to the guy when they want something happen, and then look, your boyfriend ends up getting...
Can women handle 100% honesty from men? No. No. No, hell no. Why?
Let's
because
go.
These people say they want the truth, but they can't handle the truth. You keep it all the way P, they get the crying and we don't want to hear that shit, man. Send you a long text message where you gotta send back. Okay.
He's right, a lot of women can't handle the truth, and I'll give you an example. It's like when a woman says to you, what's up, what's wrong, and you might be having issues in the relationship. There might be something about her that's bothering you. But then when you tell her that, she ends up crying and making it about her. So you end up consoling her, trying to make her feel better, and you're probably being forgotten.
Have you cheated? Why did you cheat?
It's a secret thing. Long-term relationship, not working out. We were gonna break up anyway.
That makes it so much better. It happened just before we broke up. That's the thing, a lot of women don't have the balls to break up with a man when things aren't going well. They want the guy to do it, but there's still no excuse for this.
If I see Josh lacking, first round, I'll take him out.
Perfect. Right. And also, I never see you kind of knocking about with a lady friend. Do you need one?
Now I already have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Not stepping on anyone's toes again. But yeah, best of luck on Saturday. I'm around you. Have a good one.
Yes, this is the same OnlyFans girl that you saw in a recent video I did where KSI rejected her for the second time. I think her mission is just to get rejected by every single YouTuber that does boxing. And so the guy that rejected her so happy, I think he's an influencer. Respect him for the way he did it. He didn't try and do anything extra. He just told her out his
Feminist is somebody who thinks women are equal to men. I'm probably sexist, I think. Somebody told me before women shouldn't be firemen.
Yeah.
Because a woman cannot save you from a burning.
If I'm in a burning building, are you gonna go in there and carry me out? What I need you to do is turn down the heat. Because it's not because you got this energy like, well, you mean you this? I'm like, well, you're the one that called in and said, hey, I'm having problems attracting weigh more than a man at your height. The average American male is 5'10" and 168 pounds. Seriously, man, if we height weight adjusted you, you will be the size of an offensive or defensive lineman.
You could say one thing to your ex, what would it be?
I'd say hello. I hope you are doing well, and hope your family's doing well, and I'm happy for whatever's going your way.
I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. I mean, it sucks that it didn't work out. We were two different points in our life. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. I hope you're doing well. Hope the relationship she's in now, that her and the boyfriend are, doing wonderful things. Sucks that it didn't work out, but I mean, that's just life. You just gotta move on.
Man, the difference is crazy, yeah. And I'm not saying there's not some guys that react the same way as those women, but in general, whenever you ask a woman about her ex, it's rare that she'll speak about it in a good way. And all of a sudden, women are the worst. And I think as a man, the best thing you can do is not speak bad about your ex. And if you have to end it, do it in the best way you can.
I hate women that don't like men. I hate that too. You become so extra feminist that you minimize men and their role in society, their role in family. You start losing.
Eat off his plate on the first date to establish problems. Leave with the bills to establish consequences.
And how is masculinity about getting people to the gym? Is that masculinity? Is muscle? Strong men are the backbone of society. I think it's the men that go to war, it's the men that fight, the men that protect the women and the children. When you feminize men and you don't have strong men, I think it's much easier for the government to come in and push their ideologies and indoctrinate the family.
Okay, I used to be so nervous about eating out alone, but I just came here and got a chicken sandwich all on my own, and I don't care. Judge me, judge me. Loser.
What is the ideal age? So I'm 27, and I would say I would want them to be older. So my range that I look for is 28 to 35. What would you want his income to be?
Hundreds of thousands.
I feel like this can sound bad. I feel like 300,000.
All right.
Clueless.
Let's get to it. Maria, baby. 28 to 35. I don't know if it's looking too good. We'll exclude married men.
300,000, 28 to 35.
We'll do average height of a dude.
I'm going to say
5'8",
1%.
exclude obesity. And she
Maybe
wants a
even less.
whopping 300k. Let's see how many cat bags she gets. Let's go. .098% with a 5
There
out
you
of
go.
5 cat bags.
That's the thing, they want a man who's over 6 foot, earns over 6 figures, he's in his late 20s, early 30s, and they don't realise how small of a percentage of men that is. The thing is, the older they get, the smaller that list starts to get as well. Take a look at this.
This is a female fantasy. This is a woman in an idolized, pure form of beauty before she gets wrecked by the world, and she gets to take the most psychopathic, narcissistic, beastly guy, literally, and she gets to turn him into a man, and by loving her, he is made into a human being. It led to what I call Disney prince and princess archetype, which is that's the modern archetype today, where the girl, she has a checklist of 25 things that she wants a man to be, and she's checking off boxes, and then after she gets to 30, it's wall, 35, that list gets shorter and shorter. I've done it now for 7 years. So her list, ridiculous running list of I want to a man, and he looks like this, and he's really tall and attractive in this way. I want him to make this much, and this is what I'd like my house to look like, and I already mentioned my wedding's gonna be, and this went on and on and on. You get the idea. You wanna know her list is today? Last time I talked to her, I just want somebody that's nice to me. I'm dead serious. That's her list. I just want to meet someone that's just nice to me. That was literally her words.
See, that's the problem. Reality starts to hit them a little too late. By that time, she might be in her mid-30s. She can't attract the men that she used to. And that's all because she wanted some specific man that's in less than 1% of the whole world population.
Have you ever been in love?
No, it's all haram. No girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Muslim. So in my culture, yeah, no girls, marriage only. See girl, marriage.
See girl, marriage.
Suey.
This guy on the plane was mad we were trying to get pics of the Eiffel Tower.
I mean, if you don't even know the guy, you just lean over when he's sleeping to put light in his face. It's normal he's going to react like that. I just think it's funny that you post it thinking that you're the one in the right, don't I?
We have to say all men until all men stop fucking women.
Wait, why are you generalizing all men for committing a crime that 0.01% of men are being arrested for in the United States? I got that number by taking the amount of men that have been arrested for this disgusting crime and dividing it by the population of men in the United States. And now don't get me wrong, we all want that number to be zero, but let's stop demonizing an entire population of men for committing a crime that a fraction of a percent of men are committing in the United States. Also, if we go back to this crime sheet, we see that 571 women were arrested for the same disgusting crime. Does that mean that it's all women? No, of course not. So let's not demonize mass populations of people.
It's like we're the prize here. not
Women are the prize. Why is that?
No, you just have to like really make yourself worthy enough for me to talk to you and like spend my like give you my attention. And if you're not worthy enough, then
So you're the prize. Why?
you know, my mom always told me to like go for a guy who just really respects you. Okay, next
Another donut who's watched too many TikToks and is just saying what she thinks she's meant to say. As soon as she starts to have to speak for more than 30 seconds,
What's the most emotional thing that you've been through relationship-wise?
Him cheating on me.
You're cheating on me.
No, I didn't did that to
Yes.
get but
well, what in the toxicity is going on here? If he or she cheats,
She belongs to the street.
Capture more unforgettable moments with iPhone 15 Pro Max. Save incredible £432. Vodafone, the nation's network.
You have a girlfriend?
I don't.
Do you think I'm hot?
Not really.
Oh, why?
Way many more people are attracted here than you.
What's not hot about me?
Your personality and your voice.
My voice!
I've seen the girl before, so I went on her profile and it said that she's an actress, which I guess means to her that she acts really weird, puts on a squeaky voice for likes and attention, so the guy will go on her page and pay for her OnlyFans. Now this guy could be an actor,
So
but whether he is or he isn't, hit the nail on the head.
I have copy I can use.
Too far or not far enough?
I will use copy.
Too far.
Contest.
Too far. Way too far.
I think feminism has gone too far.
Mid-hating at this point.
If you don't have money to tip your server and you go out to eat and don't tip your server, I have zero respect for you. I am a server making 5 something an hour and I live up with your tip.
I missed the part, but that's fine.
I ain't average. I am not average.
Monkey.
Well, mate, I mean, yeah, she's right. She's not average. She's below average.
Tracer behind.
Do not join me.
Repairing your cellular network. I must recharge. Hold on.
Q1. Monkey one.
Need a moment to recharge.
30 seconds remaining.
Group up with me.
In mere moments, we will reign triumphant.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Understood.
Group up.
My ultimate is almost charged.
Engaging thrusters.
A taste of poison.
Activating
Surrender to my will.
Switching sides.
Talk to a girl.
Do you think you can get any guy's number out here?
Any guy. Any guy.
Are you sure about that?
You want to test that out?
Hey, test me out.
What do you mean by that?
Alright. I told Shawty, you think you could get any guy out here? And she said, yeah. So, what's up?
You say I could get your number? Huh? Are you sure? I'm asking you for your number. Now you on Snapchat. Now you on Instagram. Yeah. Unless you right out here. Then that's different.
I'm good.
I don't bring you in for the reason.
He said no. Hey, it's not easy out here. We're not easy out here. You know what I'm saying?
Now, maybe if he hadn't said anything before and there wasn't a camera, it might have ended up a little different. But still, let's be honest, she had no game. She just said, oh, can I have your number? She didn't introduce herself. She didn't ask him what he does. She didn't even ask him his name.
What's lost?
Me or your chest? Which one do you value more?
My chest.
That's what I'm talking about! Society is trying to make you as soft as possible so that everybody feels good about themselves. Like if you're fat, whose fault is that? Yours. And I'll tell you that straight up. That's because of the things you put in your mouth. That ain't nobody forcing it down your throat. Everybody wants to be body positive. Let's celebrate fat people. Why? They're dumb because they're fat. Yeah, y'all laugh. This is the truth.
It can be genetic.
That's a excuse. It can be genetic, yeah. Guess what? My entire family's fat. I'm not.
You go top left, Diva?
I do marathons. All my parents are fat. My parents are fat. My
We go on, yes, on Hilary. Let's go. Let's go Hilary, go Hilary.
Soft these days, and it's not just overweight people, it's just the whole woke culture in general. Take a look at these muppets.
I know, you're so oppressed, my dudes. I know. Life is so hard for you. You have to live in the richest, most equitable, most just country in the history of the world. You have to get a college education. You have to voluntarily go to lectures. It's so awful. I can't imagine. But you know that people who are in war-torn nations, they must truly pity you. Goodbye then. I'm not that. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate your support, but I'm not that intimidated by these guys.
Yeah, you don't need to worry for his safety. There's not one person in that room that could batter a sausage. And that person wearing fat with the love heart around it, you're pathetic. You should put a bunch of other words that connect to that word as well, like heart disease and diabetes. This whole woke culture has just become a joke culture, and it seems to happen to a lot of these people once they go to college. Take a look at this.
You see these photos the parents have been sending in that were taken on the senior year of high school of their daughters, and then they take another picture when they come home from college, either their second year, first year, and they are shocking. This will bring tears to your eyes. Look at that nice mohawk, almost unrecognizable. That tattoo is just over the top on the forehead. I hope that's not real. This is happening everywhere. Look at that. The classic blue hair. I mean, that's everybody. You have to do that.
I rely on Pro Writing Aid to produce my polished, finished books.
He thinks women drive worse than men when literally men insurance is more expensive because, let's face it, guys like to be like, look how fast my car is. Okay? Just saying.
You have a driver's license?
Gotcha.
What do you feel about Cardi B?
And she needs to chill out with that little face change and shit.
She just needs to stop rapping in her career.
Oh, but she's good at rapping.
Don't lie to her.
Oh my God.
I see bright futures in these two lads, and I tell you what, you know it's a messed up society when guys who speak about masculinity are silenced or cancelled, but a woman like Cardi B who speaks about a wet ass or dragging men for money, seen as some sort of queen that can't do anything wrong and is not held accountable for any of her actions.
Hey, you dropped something. Oh no. No, wait, it's your crown because you're a queen.
Hey, you dropped something.
What I drop?
Yo, ex, cause she a bitch.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must
Stay focused.
Throwback to last year's Valentine's session.
Valentine's Day in and of itself is a ridiculous holiday. It was made up to just get you to spend more money to prove a love that you don't have and you're not getting. Because the main thing a high-value man wants is peace. And a man with an addiction doesn't have much peace.
Why would women expect men to read their body language if they also think that men are not good at picking up on body language?
No. You didn't say body language. You said communication. Communication is verbal.
Is body language not part of communication?
Yeah, but nobody is talking to you.
But that's not.
Nobody is talking to you. Communication is verbal.
Okay.
You want to have good communication? We can sit and have a conversation.
Okay. So let's talk about verbal communication. Does no always mean no?
No always means
does yes always mean yes?
Yes always means yes.
It always does?
Always. If I'm saying yes, I am giving verbal consent, yes. No means no, always.
But a woman can't change her mind.
If I say no and then I say, you know what? Yeah, I'm down for yes. Then that's a yes.
Okay.
But yes always means yes and no always means no.
Okay. But then what happens if a woman says yes but she's drunk?
Listen. There's nothing to listen to, darling. You've got nothing more to say. And communication is not just verbal, it's also physical. There's so much you can find out about somebody just from their body language.
What are the benefits that a man has from having female friends?
Honestly, none. They get to look at them. They get the benefit. Like, I like my guy friends, but like, I know in the back of my mind that they would want to.
What are some of the benefits women have from having guy friends?
Honestly, I don't know. I have to pretend that they don't want me, and I just like, we're just a guy friend. We're just friends.
If you guys were walking on the street together and somebody came up and tried to rob you, do you expect him to try and protect you?
Yes.
If he's gonna risk his life for you, what's the equal benefit for him having a female friend?
That's a good question. What's the good benefit? What's the good benefit?
You potentially get some.
No, not for me.
That's a rough one, brother. There's no benefit then.
That guy's face just says to me the moment you realise that this friendship has no benefit to you whatsoever, and I'm wasting my time.
What are you, a Transformer? Pokemon, you fucking child.
Single men over 30 are childish.
Why do you think that?
He should give me all his resources.
What are you?
I'm 30 and dirty, but don't get too flirty. I'm independent.
So you can love yourself and take care of yourself, but if a man doesn't, he's a child.
That's the smartest thing you've ever said. That doesn't make any. What does it make?
A feminist cafe that charge 18% more to men disappears due to lack of customers. We are the evil, discriminatory, man-hating man. You need to do some self-healing, all of them. We all need to. I was gonna send them to the streets, but I think they need to.
Stop it. Get some help.
I must be built up. Sweet dreams. Join me.
Support Moist Esports, you can download Opera.
What is the age range? 35 plus. We're excluding married. You don't care what race, or is there a particular race? We're gonna pick any race. What is the minimum height? Remember your friend. Don't lie. This is the one where everybody, all the girls are minimum height.
Minimum 5'10".
Minimum 5'10". There we go. Now here's another one. I have to tell you this because it's going to seem obvious, but it's not. We're excluding obese men, correct? Or would we allow? No fact. Okay.
Like, let's be honest, guys. Who wants to think fast?
Okay.
most of the good men get taken and get married younger. So I don't know why all these women get like 35 years old prostitutes think they're going to get 1% man. Because you won't. They're near the gods. No matter how much you show these women how delusional they are, they go back to being delusional 30 seconds later. A lot of them are actually okay living in delusion because they think they're the special one or the one that's the exception to the rule, which is going to get that 1% man. Then they hit the wall, lose their limbs, and realise they've got to get cats. If the cats will have them.
So today I'm here with
Aaron.
What age range do you want your ideal man to be?
I'm 22, so I'm looking for a man that's like 30 to 35.
So what race do you want your ideal man to be?
Oh, black.
What's the minimum height you want your ideal man to be?
I'm 5 feet.
So what's the minimum income you want your ideal man to make? The chances of your ideal man being out there is 0.75. So we gonna help her. We gonna
I work in a strip club, so I'm not making nothing less than 6 figures, okay?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
How much money does a guy need to make in order to be with you? $1 million a month? He needs to be making to be dating me. How tall does he need to be? Like 6'5", minimum. I'm not tall enough? Hell no. I'm sorry. Your teeth are like, not really. Would you date a guy that makes $75K a year? No, that's not enough. No. Yeah.
In the past at college, I struggled with the same words again and again in my essays. I do a lot of writing, and schools like Grammarly are essential. Grammarly is an
See, like the women in the first clip, they probably want the top 1% man, and if they want the top 1% man, he's going to have options, and if he's got options, he's not going to pick any of you.
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides.
Be calm.
Down. Rejected.
What is your opinion on short men?
Short men, they should learn to grow. Grow the fuck up. If I could do it, y'all can do it.
If she can do it, bro, why y'all short? Come on now. You guys have an option to be short. You know that, right? I can't relate, bro. Like, seriously, I can't relate with y'all.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
I want your girl, bro. Bro, I'll leave my burden lightens. Exactly. What the fuck you talking to her for? Because she does my homework. I didn't want to tell you this, but
Someone said she belongs to the class.
That's just the way I like someone who's plus size.
No. I'd like to work out a lot, so I like someone who like has the same interests as me.
Do you go to the gym often?
Yeah, I try to.
So when you're at the gym, do you ever see a big girl or a big guy?
Yeah.
So plus people do go to the gym.
I mean, they go to the gym to get in shape, and if they're not in shape, they're not going to keep up with him when he's at the gym, are they? So if they get in shape, maybe you'll be interested. And just because an overweight person has healthy habits like going to the gym and not smoking, doesn't mean they're healthy. Don't like heart disease or diabetes.
What do you guys think about Lizzo? Do you think she's, like, healthy?
Yeah, she's vegan. Like, she's active. I'm seeing her on TikTok. She's dancing, working out.
Do you think Lizzo is healthy? Why don't you think so?
Because she's overweight.
Fair enough for them for laughing about it. Now they've heard someone else talking about it, they might realise how ridiculous it really is.
How much does a wedding ring have to cost?
Baby, it could be $50. It really doesn't matter. I just want to be in love. I want to be genuine. I want a happy, healthy marriage. So the ring, I mean, what the cost of the ring, it really doesn't mean anything because it's not like I'm gonna go sell it. But the ring is just a symbol of my commitment to my man. So however much he can really afford, whatever he feels like he wants to give me. Listen, these hoes have 3 kids with no marriage. So I'd rather the ring and my man than the cost of it. That don't matter to me.
So, like, we can give you a ring pop and you would...
Baby, send it to the courthouse with that ring pop. Thank you, hello.
This is how it should be. A woman should want to marry you because she wants to solidify the relationship, not because she wants all this materialistic bullshit that comes with it. A lot of marriages these days are not serious and they're all for show, and that's why they're not lasting.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
I think 20K, 50K.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
Well, I think the rule is like 3-year salary, so at least that.
They outnumber
Women.
Very deep brain.
That's all I need to know. Thank you.
possessive and he actually leaves you alone. Then you throw a plastic tackle. Ladies, take notes. This is exactly what not to do when you're approaching us.
What is the most toxic thing you've done in a relationship?
Yeah, not emoji in the tail.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, you crazy?
Nobody in the last like 2 or 3 years. She said no more.
No, your wholeness can get deleted. Your wholeness can get deleted.
I killed 10 people. It was 10 years ago, so now I'm not a murderer.
Because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls. And that's like
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, let's take things up a notch. Time is of the essence. Let us attack. Thank you. Experience nothingness.
Defeat. Play of the game.
like a turn off, you know what I mean?
Get some help.
Took me in. You got nobody in the last like 2 or 3 years.
She said no more.
Don't say no.
No, your wholeness can get deleted. Your wholeness can get deleted.
I killed 10 people, but it was 10 years ago, so now I'm not a murderer.
Because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls. And that's like a turn off, you know what I mean?
Get some help.
Took me in. He put me into nursing school. He got my hair, nails, everything done. So he up here on this level. I'm down here on this level. You get where I'm going? He got me up here with him because he was making good money. But then he ended up losing his job 2 years ago. Lost his job, and now he broke. What did I do? Broke up with him and got on because I'm not finna take care of no grown man. I'm not doing that.
It's an evil world we live in.
There's a lot of women out there that will be by your side when you got everything, but there's very few that will stay there when you got nothing.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Just like going to a restaurant, they don't pay. This one time, this guy, we went mini golfing and he made me pay.
A guy took me downtown and I basically paid for everything.
But you have another date after or something?
No, definitely not.
Did you ever see him again?
We worked together. So
You're not supposed to eat where you eat.
Exactly, I know that.
I don't think you do.
Now, me personally, if I invite a woman out on a date, then I'm an orphan to pay, unless she acts like a complete knob, in which case I'm gonna go and she can pay for herself. But the funny thing is, a lot of these women claim to be feminists, which means they want equal rights, 50-50 for everything. So if they're getting pissed off or turned off every time a man asks to go 50-50, then I don't really get it.
Are y'all dating?
No.
He said yeah, you said no.
So I'm not gonna lie.
You look very beautiful though.
Thank you.
Scale of 1 through 10, what would you rate me?
Like an 8.
For real?
Yeah.
I get a kiss on the cheek.
Watch your head,
Listen.
Bruv, don't feel sorry for yourself and hang around. She was never yours and it was probably never your turn. Leave her where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I see a lot of commentary right now, once again, of the 50-50 dates, of the girl having to pay half, whatever. I'm not here to talk about that. I've done a video on that. I've done many videos on that. I've lived through the consequences of those videos. But I'm here to just remind the girls to not lower your standards. Don't let all this commentary make you believe that what your standards are wrong. Don't lower your standards for anybody. Most especially don't lower them for random people commenting on the internet. Standards are incredibly important because without standards, you have no guidelines for how to live your life. You have no guidelines for how you choose to behave, how you accept the behavior of the people around you. They are the basis for your boundaries moving forward. So keep your standards high, believe in yourself, don't let all this commentary make you feel bad.
Okay, she's saying for the girls not to lower their standards. Right, got it. But I have a question. How do you know how high your standards are supposed to go? This queen obviously doesn't have a clue if her standards are high, low, or whatever. Women always overshoot their standards. That's the issue. They always think that they are entitled to die with 3, 4, 5, even 6 minutes. Another thing that's important is that you should listen to good comments or good pieces of advice that you get online. I'm not saying everybody says the best advice, but definitely you're going to get a good amount of advice, especially if you start seeing the same things repeated over and over and over again. There is a method to the madness. There's something about patterns, what people are writing, may be on point. You, Kareem, bad all by yourself. Don't settle for no scrub, except the problem is, you know, you're not the scrub. Before we move on, I want to bring attention to the fact that 79% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. Come on, fam. You've seen my logo on other channels, and you're already here. Please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It really helps out. Moving on.
If a man ever says something about like going 50-50, don't date him. If he doesn't pay for the meal, don't ever go on another date with him. Men that are financially stable are happy to pay for a date with you. And men that
dumbass people wanna have a free meal.
Wife material, they're gonna pay for your dates because they know the value that you bring. This whole like 50-50. Men are high out of their mind if they really think we're gonna do that. My husband paid for every single date we went on. I don't think that women can really take men seriously when they don't pay for the date. How can you really respect a guy who doesn't pay for your meal on a date? Women will lose respect for it. This whole 50-50 thing is such a joke. Mind you, I'm an attorney. I believe women can be powerhouses. I believe you can be career driven. But as women, we still want a man that's going to be for us. Even if you're going to work, you still want a man that is financially stable, that will pay for you. So yeah, if any man ever says this, oh, please run.
No wonder why you was single forever.
Okay, let me make this clear and address what she said at first. Men with money will be happy to pay for your meal. That is not actually 100% true. Men with money don't mind paying for your meal. It doesn't mean that they're happy to pay for your meal. They can do it because they can afford to do it, but they're still watching you. Just because they're paying for your meal doesn't mean that they're not observing you. And when you say the value that you bring to the relationship, I don't know what I'm referring to. Value. You're not an investment for a man. If he's successful and is with you, he doesn't have any children, and he's paying for the meal just because he wants children. He is trying to figure out if you are a good suitor for him. And another thing that can add to this conversation is who came up with the 50-50? That was actually women. Ladies, women came up with the I want equality. So men gave it to you. And it's kind of funny. This Colleen in this video says that she's an attorney and she believes that you could earn your own money, but has a problem with men going 50-50. See, it's a double standard. Things are changing, ladies. You asked me to change, and I didn't think about the change that you asked for. You can't have it your way, sister. You wanted equality. You're getting it. That includes equality across the board. Sorry, sweetie, you can't just pick and choose equality like if it was some kind of buffet or some kind of salad bar. You either get all equality or no equality. But you do you, sister. I'm pretty sure that her husband is never thinking of divorcing her.
Dare you?
Moving on.
I think a fear that a lot of people have in relationships is this feeling of like, what if they find somebody more attractive than me? What if they, you know, follow this person on Instagram, how good they look, and then they want to start DMing this person? Or what if they go out and see somebody more attractive than me? And it's like, I think that our world is so obsessed with the way that people look, and with the accessibility of people to social media, it's not hard to convince yourself that everybody has way more options than they actually have. But I just want to remind you that being the most attractive person in the room is not a requirement to be loved, and affecting the way you look isn't inherently going to allow you to attract your ideal partner. It's sustainable, it's not long term, and building a relationship based on whether or not you two find each other physically attractive is not at all the way love is formed. We are humans, and obviously if you like the way something looks, it'll draw you in and then you'll dive deeper. I'm not saying that like they can just think you're like ugly, but I'm saying that this false belief that like we have to look so amazing all the time in order to be desirable is just not true. The fact of the matter is, for me as a woman, I know that there are millions of other women in this world that are more attractive than me.
Some say that happiness is from magic rays of sunshine that come down when you're feeling blue.
All right, Queen, let me break this down to you. First of all, physical beauty is a woman's most important asset. Why do I say this? Because there is a multi-billion-dollar industry built into beauty products. Now, saying that you don't need to be beautiful to be loved is true, but there is a real-world application here. You must be attractive for the guy that you want to approach you. Attraction is a prerequisite before the process of falling in love. And the ones who are concerned about somebody liking someone else's Instagram post, it's mostly women, not men. Let me explain why. Men have to have a amalgamy of different factors to become attracted to women before they even love them. I'm sorry, there is a reality here. Men are loved conditionally. Women only fall in love with a guy who can bring her value. How many times have we heard, stay away from Dusty? If he doesn't pay the bill, he can't take care of her family. That's not Walt Disney film in. That's a reality that women say. That's why they want to go to work, go to the house. What is your inherent value? All these things are factors that are coined by women to see if you are a good suitor. So for her to try to make the case of you don't have to be attractive to have love, that is a false narrative. A woman being attractive has a higher chance of getting an emotional relationship with a man. I'm sorry, but there's a reason the hotter girls on social media platforms get more likes and more attractions and more DMs than the average girl. Now, don't get me wrong, average women get a lot more DMs than the average man. But don't kid yourselves, ladies. You must be attractive. But I'm sure this queen is going to come up with some other incredible parallels to justify not taking care of yourself.
Squeeze? Oh no, you dick. It sounds self-deprecating, but this objective truth makes me feel a lot better. Like, I know that there are women with a more symmetrical face, with better hair, better nails, better skin, maybe a better body. Maybe they bought the body. Maybe they pay for medical grade skincare and they have flawless skin. Maybe they literally have invested so much of their time in the way that they look perfect, like unreal perfect. Maybe they just have great genetics. I don't care what the reason is, do you? But like, I know that if my partner wanted to find 10 attractive women, in one day he could find 10. If you live in a city, if you live in a populated area, if you're scrolling through social media, I don't care. You can find damn near perfect looking people, and I am not that. So I've been able to let go of that belief. But I just want to remind you that when you love somebody and when somebody loves you, it's not even a question about what the other options are out there. It's not a question of, I wonder if there's somebody more beautiful. There are more attractive people. But when you love somebody, it's an investment. It's something you build upon. It's something that, like, I see you at your core, and I see you for who you are, and you see me for who I am, and this is something irreplaceable and irreplicable. I think that your fears and your faults mesh so perfectly with my fears and my faults, and the way we meet each other in the middle, and the way that I've grown with you, and the way that I want to keep growing with you. Like, it is something that you want to build.
Now, this part right here shows the divide and the big contrast that women have on the dating market. Women have no idea how difficult it is for men to date, so they all assume that men have the exact same options they have. They think because an average girl can actually get a date with a hot man.
You'll never turn your AC on again after seeing it. This powerful device is disrupting the air conditioner industry. The new AC alternative can cool any room in under 2 minutes, all without paying for costly electricity bills. This brilliant invention was created by 2 British engineers in one of the biggest power supplies in the country. They were tired of seeing people paying for unreasonable electricity costs during the summer, so they decided to create a groundbreaking cooling air cooling down any room instantly without the big costs. It's called PolarLux. Experts agree it's just as effective as air conditioners, but for hundreds of pounds less a year. The
two engineers, Royce Wright and Terry Vega, knew that traditional air
Then an average guy can get a date with a hot girl. I'm sorry, ladies, it doesn't work that way. Men.
Let's just stick together, guys. Don't push, don't push.
But since most men, I would say 80% plus of men, are invisible to women, she compares only the top 20.
Don't push, don't
and
push, don't push.
Even the top 5% as what the majority of men's dating experiences are. When you start your opinion on a false narrative, it really gives you a very weak foundation to prove your point. And to address your other point of men investing in women, I'm sorry, that is another misconception. You see, an investment is something that you put money into, expecting over time to see a return on your investments. But the reality is, women are not an investment. Women are an expense for men. I'm sorry, can someone please give me an example of a time where a man invested, say, $10,000 into this girl, and then he got $1 million back? Hell, $100,000 back. Hell, he's willing of another $10,000 back. It doesn't exist. It's not an investment. But men are willing to do this. Why? One reason is they're built to provide, and the two reason is they more than likely want children. This is why men go for the most attractive.
Well done.
They are hardwired that way, ladies. In their minds, the most attractive women show a higher rate of fertility. It's not that way all the time, but it is an indicator of high fertility. They are attracted to youth and beauty. Love? Just about every man who's woken up to the realities of our society already knows that there's a condition to that love. You queens keep going with that Disney tale of unconditional